Hey guys, in this video I want to compare the Nexus 5.0 Lollipop here, which is the latest version of the Android that is available for the Nexus 5. This is the close to the final preview, and it's not the official one. Official one will be available like like maybe next week, but official one will going to be available very soon for the Nexus 5. But still, this is how the Lollipop will look like. Maybe the final one has some little bit changes. So if you can see that I am rooted and I'm on 5.0 Lollipop. I can show you in the about phone section. Let's show you about phone section. This is the Lollipop, and if I compare it with the Note 4, which is running 4.4.4 KitKat, if I go about device, then this is 4.4. so you can see that there are a lot of difference between these two software. Of course, this is running TouchWiz UI. This is a pure Android, but at this time we have white app drawer, and this is the typical TouchWiz UI that we are seeing. The difference is just some features for the Note 4, and you can see there are a lot of stuff in the quick settings. Of course, on here there's some basic stuff like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and brightness, and let's see here, the lock screens on both devices are also pretty straightforward. Of course, in the Nexus 5 we have different options. You can call the camera and the phone icon on the other side, and of course to unlock we have the fingerprint scanner or swipe the screen. Then we have the time and some basic carrier options. So they're kind of like same in terms of the lock screen, but you can see Nexus 5 is a pure Android. There is no bloatware. It is pretty much straightforward, and you can see we do have the 3 touch buttons, on-screen buttons, which are also the new 5.0 Lollipop buttons on the Nexus 5, and of course on the Note 4 we have the touch buttons here, which is also the physical buttons here, physical touch buttons. They are not built on the screen. So Note 4 is not running at the 5.0 Lollipop. Of course, we will be seeing some changes, some big changes on the Lollipop, but I think that there will be less. It will be like this. It will be similar to the previous versions of the TouchWiz that we have seen, and you can see that. Of course, we can hold to have any app on the home screen. Of course, just like that, we can hold the app. But of course, on the TouchWiz UI, we have different options on the top: create folder, app info. You can delete any app or uninstall. Actually, disable the app if you want. Then also you can just cancel it. So, but here, all you need to do is just when you hold it, you have option here, app info. Or you can add it on your desktop as many times as you can, but no further options are there. Of course, if we go into settings and just like this, you can see we have some basic settings like we do have on the stock pure Android versions. You can see same settings, while on the Note 4 we have a lot of cluster of settings, different settings, which are also built in for the Note 4, some built-in settings and some normal settings. And this is white, and you can also add some quick settings, like if you want to add some tethering, click done, and you can see you don't have to scroll all the way down to find it. You can just click on it and you can do whatever stuff you want to do, but there are no option to add settings. You just have wireless and networks and device, and of course you have to scroll down if you want to use any other option down on the Nexus 5. So but Lollipop is improved, looks to be improved a lot. If we compare the camera app is kind of like same. I already did a camera review. You can check my channel out, camera app review, but it is the same as the previous Android 5.0 Lollipop or Android KitKat camera app, which I was using previously on the Nexus 5. It is same. But of course, on the Note 4, TouchWiz will give you a lot of features. And if I root my Note 4 and if I install any AOSP ROM on it, if I root the S5, I won't get these functionalities. Of course, you know, I will lost ability to record 4K videos. I will lost all of these great features that, you know, Samsung has given us. Of course, even though this is touch-based UI, but still the camera app is a lot more feature-rich as compared to this camera app. This is just stock camera app. There's no more features. There's no slow motion video recording or stuff like that. But of course, Android 5.0 Lollipop, you know, didn't bring a lot of features in terms of camera. We do have the HDR plus, but it's just a basic stuff. Of course, we will see 4K video recording on the Nexus 6, which is the good comparator to the Note 4, but not the Nexus 5. But here I just want to compare the Lollipop. So Lollipop is, you know, a Lollipop on the Nexus 5 is full pure. There's no bloatware, but of course there are some features that are needed on the pure Android, which are available on the Note 4. But on the other hand, the Note 4 has a lot of bloatware installed, while this is pure. And even though this is not the latest processor out there, but still it has a lot of speed. And we have Google Now functionality, which is the only voice thing on the Nexus 5. While here we have the Google Now and the S Voice, which is great. So just a quick little comparison, visual, and some, you know, notification center and settings, and some other stuff comparison between the 5.0 Lollipop and the Android 4.4 on the Note 4. So you can see that this is a lot more easier to use. This is noob friendly. This is so easy to use. Well, this may be difficult for some users, but not me. So I will be comparing it with some other devices like the iPhone 6. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and like this video.